Hey guys, Static, and today I'm going to be starting a new series called Basic Java Programming. In this episode, I'll be teaching you how to install Java Eclipse and code Hello World. Okay, so let's get started. First thing you're going to need to do is open up your Internet Explorer. For me, I'm using Chrome. Open it, and in here we're going to type in Eclipse. You want to click on the first one, and you want to click on Download. Okay, you're going to look up here for the latest version. For me, it's 4.4. You're going to download, if you have a 32-bit operating system, then you click that, 64, etc., etc. And and if you're on Mac or Linux, you can just click those. Right here, we're going to click Windows 64, and you're going to click Download. Okay, once that gets downloaded, we will be able to start. So I'm going to pause the video here, and when it's done downloading, I'll show you how to do it. Okay, my download has finished. So what you're going to do is you're going to make this smaller tab. Oops. If you're using Chrome, you can just drag it onto your desktop. And if you're using any other browser, you can just go into your downloads folder and get it from there. So you're going to want to click on it, extract all, and right here you're going to type in Eclipse, and you can just type in Eclipse. For me, I'm going to type in YouTube and extract. Now that's extracting. This shouldn't take too long, or maybe it will. Yep, there we go. I'll pause the video here and I'll come back when it's done with this. Okay, my thing has finished doing its stuff. Now you should open the extracted folder and you should have all this. Now you don't want to worry about all of this stuff. All you're looking for is this one file. Okay, you have that one file. You're going to put this just up in the screen somewhere where you want it. You're going to click New, Shortcut, and you're going to do Browse. You're going to go on to your desktop. Now that we're on our desktop, we're going to go find our file, which is right here. We're going to scroll down, we're going to click that, OK, and that should make a shortcut. Perfect. And there we go. Now that has made a shortcut to our file in there, so we don't have to open up the file every time. So now go ahead and double click this, and it should start up. Shouldn't take too long. Whee. By the way, if you have a really slow computer, this probably wouldn't work. Well, it would work, it'd just be really slow. Just a warning. So if you have a slow computer, you might have a hard time loading things. Here, okay, we're gonna click, well actually, we're gonna make a new folder on our desktop folder, and we're gonna call this, I'm gonna call it YouTube Projects. You can call it whatever you want. You're gonna click Browse. You're on your desktop, you're gonna scroll down, YouTube Projects, okay, okay. Now this should start up as YouTube Projects. There we go. It's loading. It's slow on the first load. It's just a warning. Okay, you have that. Every time you start a new project, you're gonna have to go to this page and go to tutorials and all that fun stuff. Workbench. And here you are at the coding part. So what I like to do to make sure it doesn't hurt my eyes, this UI is really bright. So when I'm working for long periods of time, my eyes oftentimes start to hurt. So if you click Window, Preferences, General, Appearance. Okay, once you're here, you're going to click Theme, Dark. You don't have to do this, but it just makes things better. And you can click Classic or Reduced Palette. I'm going to click Reduced Palette since I like that one. Apply, and then you press OK. And now you have all those settings applied, and it should be dark and it won't hurt your eyes that much. Now, to create our project that we're going to make, and we're going to print hello world in the console, you're going to click right here on this little button. Click. You're going to click Java project. Next. Right here, you're going to type in project 1. Project, yeah, that's project 1, finish. You don't have to worry about all those other settings. Now you're going to open up your project 1 folder, right click on it, new, you're going to click class right here. If you have a website domain, then you're going to want to type in what the end is. For example, mine is com, so I'm going to type in com dot my web domain. So it's illuminationscode.com, but you put the com before, then you type your name. Okay, and for here, so when you're making a program, the main class, you call it main. When you're making a game, you call it game. You don't have to do it, it just makes the code look a lot better. So in here, I'm just going to type in main and finish. Okay, so now it creates our package and it puts main inside of it. So it doesn't matter about how many spaces you put, I just do that to make it look good. And so basically now we're going to create a function that when you start the program, they'll print hello world in the console. So right here, we're going to type public static void. So this is the function. Now we're going to call it main. And in here, we're going to set the arguments to string square brackets args, like arguments. Okay. Now, if it gives you any errors, make sure you have it typed exactly like this. And in here, we're going to type in si system dot out dot print ln. Print ln. Now, if you're too lazy to make the little parentheses or finish what you're typing, you can press Control, then space, and it'll automatically finish the sentence for you. So in here, we're going to make a string. A string is basically these quotes, but yeah, when you have two of them together, it's called a string in programming terms. It's pretty much like that in all programming. In some, it's like that, but you can still use these. And here, we're going to type in hello. That was odd. World. Exclamation point for fun. So when we start up a program, it's going to say hello world down here. Okay, so let's go ahead, click our project, click start or debug. You're going to run it as a Java application. You're going to press OK. OK. And hello world. And if you coded this all correctly, it should do exactly that. You can set this to whatever you want, like I'll say, my name is Braden. Also, when you're programming, the speed that you're typing isn't what you need, it's the accuracy. I press debug and it says my name is Braden, so you can put anything you want in here. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.